Hey everybody, Walter Benaziak here. Thanks for subscribing to the Awesome Walter YouTube channel. Sorry this is so late. I've been working really hard on the new top 5, which is the top 5 best Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes. Some big stuff coming up, the most elaborate top 5 I've ever done, so sorry that this is so late. Also, if you want to check out my Power Rangers 2017 movie review, I just put that up as well, so you're going to want to hear my thoughts on that because I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. So, getting down to business here on last week's Samurai Jack. This is Season 5, Episode 2. Still great quality. They're really starting to push the boundaries, like with in terms of like blood and stuff. You're starting to see a little bit more detail in the drawings and stuff, which we were expecting, but I'm just really liking the more detailed and farther of the pushing of the envelope that we're seeing here. So I did like the first episode a little bit better. I don't want to say this was a lull, but it was kind of a little bit slower paced, and it wasn't quite as interesting as that first episode back. But there were some really good scenes here. We get to see Aku, which is not voiced by Mako, of course. Mako passed away several years ago, but the replacement they got is pretty decent. It sounds like him, just enough. But what we saw here is classic Aku at the beginning of the episode. We see him in his lair, or whatever, that fireplace that he's always in. He's having like a conversation with himself about Samurai Jack, and he's like on a psychiatrist couch, and that was really funny. I really enjoyed that. Classic Aku. So Jack does get chased down by the daughters of Aku here, who are, man, they are tough. Jack goes all out just to survive here. Yeah, there's some really good scenes, action scenes with them. There's a point where he's hiding under some kind of old machinery or something, and he's having a conversation with himself, with the Samurai Jack that we know from the other series, which we know this version of Samurai Jack has the hair just lets flow and the beard. And we see the old version of Samurai Jack, and he's having a conversation with himself, and it's alluding to the fact that, don't you want this all to end? Don't you all want this just to end so we could join our ancestors and everything? Alluding to the fact that he should kill himself, which I was like, this is going deep. This is what I'm talking about with a more graphic tone here, which is appreciated, because if you're around for 50 years, you're not aging, and all the time portals have been closed off. He can't get home to fulfill his destiny, and he lost his sword. I mean, yeah, he's kind of... Jack is at the lowest low we've ever seen him at, and he's still there. So, but while he's still there, he still has enough to talk himself out of it, where it's like, I can make it, I always make it. And he thinks that the daughters of Aku are just nuts and bolts, so he tells himself they're just nuts and bolts, they're just nuts and bolts, he can get past them. That leads to a really good scene in like some abandoned ruins in the tomb area, where there's just a bunch of like stone coffins and a king's throne with the skeleton of the king and his armor and everything, and the daughters of Aku are looking for Jack, and there's some really great music in that scene, and it really set a tone that I enjoyed a lot. Was the best part of the episode, I think. And Jack is just hiding out, just trying to survive, and him getting little shots in here and there, and then just, bolting out as much as he can. But that was my favorite scene. There was that tomb scene. Also, the most shocking part, we knew that the daughters of Aku are human, but Jack didn't. So in desperation, he cuts the throat of one of them, and blood splurts out. He kills this daughter of Aku, and he's like, oh crap. You could see it on his face. He thinks they're robots, because he always fights robots, even in the first episode of this new season. So that was a moment for him, just whoa, that's, once again pushing the series. And you see that before that daughter of Aku died, she stabbed him in the side, so he's bleeding profusely, and there's a trail of blood going down the hallway before he falls into the river or whatever it is below the ruins, and the whole place explodes because he still has that knife that sets off waves that make things explode or whatever. I'm not really 100% clear on the powers of that thing yet, but yeah, that was intense. And the preview for the next episode, it looks like they're going to be chasing him down, and we're going to get a big fight with the remaining daughters of Aku. So I am really looking forward to that. It just keeps rolling along. Hopefully I'll be able to get the new episode up either later tonight or tomorrow, so you guys can check that out, and I'll hopefully get back on track with these. But thank you for your patience on this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to follow me on Twitter at awesome_Walter and check out the other videos I have. More Power Ranger stuff. Also had an unboxing of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger helmet, Legacy Red Ranger helmet, so you're going to want to check that out. And make sure to check out Top 5 on Tuesday, the biggest one I've ever done. Top 5 best Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes. Going all out on this, guys. We did some pretty elaborate stuff for a Top 5 video for me, so I think you guys will enjoy it, especially if you like that little tease at the end of the Top 5 worst Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes from last week. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon, and thanks for watching.